Ramadan. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us amongst the righteous servants and to give us the ability to fulfill the worship during the month of Ramadan, during the time of Sha'ban. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Of course, this is exceptional lecture because of the Ramadan. It wasn't meant to be the Saturdays to be about the regular lectures, but it meant to be for the Arabic class. But tonight, inshallah, we're going to talk about some of the rules related to the fasting during the month of Ramadan. We actually, as I told you yesterday, it's a little bit of educational session. It's different than any other session. It's the session that I wanted you to observe, that I wanted you to take notes. Then if you have questions, if you want to discuss something, we open the floor, inshallah, for all the questions, and especially for our sisters in the back. If they have any special, question, they can write down the question, or they can ask whatever, inshallah, the way. But we wanted to be sure that everyone, inshallah, before we enter to Ramadan, is fully equipped with the knowledge that he will use, inshallah, to get the best of this month. So number one, we talked today about one of the 5 pillars of Islam. So what are the 5 pillars of Islam? Very quick. Number 1 is Shahada. And alhamdulillah, we have one of the sisters tonight, inshallah, who wanted to convert to Islam. She will say Shahada, inshallah, tonight. So she will fulfill the first pillar of Islam. Okay. Number 1 is Shahada. Number 2 is Salah. Number 3, Siyam, fasting. 4, Zakat, and Hajj. Number 5. And I was talking with one of the brothers, I think Brother Derek, and I told him, okay, how many out of those 5 that Muslim must do regularly? Salah, right? Because you say Shahada once. If you're born, you take it by default. Okay? Okay. If you're born as a Muslim, okay, that's not. Number 2, sometimes you might have a person who is incapable of fasting, or someone who is poor and he is not required to have zakat, to pay zakat, and he has no ability to perform Hajj. So out of those 5, you might find, and this is the one which has no excuse, right? Which is Salah. Okay, let's dive into the topic itself. For fasting, Siyam in Ramadan, it has to have some rules so we know what to do and what not to do. And lots of people will ask questions about, Imam, is that breaks my fast? Is that break my fast? That makes my fasting nullified, make it invalid? Should I continue? Is my Siyam is correct? With lots of questions. So today I will give you the great line. The great line. So you will determine by yourself. I will give you the main rule. Then we will start applying this rule in many cases. And you, by yourself, you will discover that many things that you was thinking that it breaks the iftar, it breaks the siyam, and which is in reality, it doesn't break the fasting. Okay? So number 1, who is required to fast? You see, if he said every Muslim, yeah, every Muslim. So that means this little boy, mashallah, he must, okay, listen. So number 1, I will give you 6 steps, 6 things. Number 1, the one who is Muslim. Muslim is required, is obligated to fast. Okay, that's number 1. So the non-Muslim, does he fast? No. Why? Because basically he didn't accept Islam as his religion. So how come I ask him to fast? That's number 1. Number 2, the one who is mukallaf. Mukallaf. If you said the word the mukallaf translation, The translation is obligated. The one who is obligated. Who is obligated in Islam? The one who has two conditions. Number one, he reached to the age of puberty. And number two, he is healthy, mindful. Means he does not have mental issues. He is aware. He knows. He does not have any mental challenges. So number one, the Muslim. Number two, mukallaf, obligated. And the one who is obligated to reach to the puberty. And number two, have no health issues. Have no mental issues. Okay? Yes, sisters in the back are busy, mashallah. Sisters in the back, I think they ate too much, right? Mashallah, they had good food today, mashallah. Okay. Inshallah, we will start competition between the sisters in Ramadan to keep them busy. You have to keep them busy with something. Okay. Sisters, are you following, inshallah? MashaAllah. And what about those who are in kitchen? MashaAllah. Yes. Number three, he has to be a resident. The one who needs to fast has to be muqim. A resident means he is not a traveler. That's number three. Number four, he has the ability. The ability, we talk here about his health. Physically, he has the ability to fast. So what about a traveler? The traveler has an excuse. So if we have a traveler, and that traveler, he decided not to fast, okay, that's up to him. But what about if he decided not to fast? Also, it is up to him. But also, he has to make it up after Ramadan. But what is better for the traveler, to fast or not to fast? No, not to fast. Okay, why? Because it's an optional thing for him. It's a gift from him, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna Allah yuhibbu an tu'ta rukhasah kama yuhibbu an tu'ta azaimah. Like Allah loves you to take the excuse, the permission, if you have. So do not put yourself in tough situations. And you are a traveler. You are traveling from here to Pakistan, to India, and you have long time in flight. And you say, no, but you know what? Because I want Allah to love me, I will keep putting myself under pressure. I will be dehydrating while I'm fasting. I'm exerting efforts while I'm fasting, and Allah will give me double of reward. No, that's a misconception. That's not Islam. Because Allah said, يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَى. Allah wanted to make things easy for you, not difficult. Not difficult. Be aware of this. And when we talk about ability, if someone is ill, someone is sick, we can divide sickness into two sections. Number one, temporarily illness or sickness, and chronic illness. If he has a temporary sickness, like someone has fever, someone has cold, flu, like someone has cough, and someone he's suffering, he cannot fast. So Islam did not ask him to fast. That's very simple. That's very simple. If he decided, okay, that's up to him. What about if he decided not to fast? Okay, that's also up to him. And he has to make it up afterwards. The other one is the chronic illness, the chronic disease. The chronic disease is excluded from fasting, and he is not required to fast. And if he fasted, and that will damage his health, it is haram upon him to fast. Again, If you have a chronic illness and the doctor, the Muslim doctor, the one you trust, is Imam, he told you it's so dangerous, you are exposing yourself to dangerous to fast. So if you fasted, it would be haram. It would not be acceptable fasting. Because Allah said in the Quran, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ, and do not kill yourselves. Do not kill yourselves. Allah mentioned your case in the Quran. I know some people feel, sad and they want it, they cry, and that's something. Allah knows your intention. Allah will reward you for your intention. Allah knows that if you was healthy and you didn't have this chronic illness, you will fast. So Allah will reward you for your good intention. So now let's count again. Muslim, number 2, mukallaf, number 3, resident, number 4, has the ability, number 5, there is nothing to prevent from fasting. Like what? Like someone is in a surgery and he will lose his conscience. He will go to the surgery room and he will lose his conscience. So why we ask him for fasting? That's number 1. If we have a sister and she is on her cycle, she is not allowed to fast. And another misconception that some sisters think, like, you know what, I will fast and Allah will reward me. Yes, it's not required. She thinks that it's not required to fast. No, we say it's not allowed to fast. That's a big difference. Pay attention, because we talk about fiqh here. What's the difference between the sister who is in her cycle, in her menstrual cycle, and the one who is traveling? The one who is traveling is not required to fast, right? The one who is sick is not required to fast. But the sister in her cycle is not allowed to fast. So by Islam, by the law of Allah, by the Sharia of Allah, you are not allowed to fast during this time, and you can make it up afterwards. That was number 5. Number 6. Now you are Muslim, you are mukallaf, you have the ability to fast, you are a resident, not a traveler, you have everything, so you have all the conditions applied to you. Now, I want to fast. You need to start first by knowing 2 things, 2 pillars of fasting. Number 1 is your intention. Because we said before, intention makes or breaks, right? Intention makes or breaks. And the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the actions are based on intention. So I need to have intention to fast. Imam, is it suffice? Is it sufficient to have one intention at the beginning of Ramadan and it will work throughout the entire month? Or should I have intention every night before I fast? Here is the case. The scholars said, if you have an intention to fast the entire month and you intended that, some of them said it is okay to have one intention at the beginning of the month. But that's not the right or the consensus of the scholars. The scholars said, you need to have intention, and pay attention to my words. I said you need to have, not to say. It's a big difference. You need to have intention. Have it inside, not to utter the intention, not to pronounce the intention. So when exactly I need to do the intention? They said, your suhoor is the expression of your intention that you are going to fast tomorrow. Do I need to say something? No. Oh Allah, I'm going to fast tomorrow. You are my witness. No. You do not need. We said There is nothing, there is no action in Islam that you are required to utter intention except in one position. Hajj or Umrah. That's it. Hajj or Umrah, you utter the intention and you say, Labbaik Allahumma Umrah, Labbaik Allahumma Hajj. Okay? So the intention, just here. And again, just by the way, some people still in their salah, they make the intention, oh Allah, I will pray, Maghrib Salah in Newport Richey Masjid, this today is Sunday behind Imam Ali, the one who has the red cap, and I'm here in the second row, oh Allah, on the left, like GPS, he's directing Allah where he is exactly. That's not right. You do not need to say the intention. Whatever you will pray, Allah knows. The only position that you need to say the intention in Umrah or Hajj. Why? Because that shows the greatness of Islam. Because it's a very unique action of worship. You do it once, twice, 3 times in your life, in the whole life, maybe once in your life. And not only this, you say it in public, yes, you say it in public to show the greatness of Allah, and also you are imitating the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So no need to say the intention for fasting. Even some of the scholars said coming to the Taraweeh Salah, that's intention for the next day, because it's the Taraweeh for the next day, not the day. It's when you pray Taraweeh. That's why if Ramadan, inshallah, mostly will be Thursday, so we will have the first Taraweeh to be Wednesday night. That's the Taraweeh for the day to come. So now, when you come for the Taraweeh, that's an intention for, some of the scholars said, for the next day. Now, and you will take you have your suhoor, you have your meal. And by the way, just by the way, I don't want to forget this. What is the best time for you to take suhoor? What's the best time? 30 minutes before Fajr. 30 minutes before Fajr. That's the best time. That's the best time. The sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to do 2 things. Delay or make it late as possible for suhoor. And when you do iftar, have iftar immediately when the time comes. Immediately. Like the muazzin would say, Allahu Akbar, before even finishing Allahu Akbar, okay? You have to get something, water or a date or something. What the thing that you did yesterday? Bakura, yes. Okay, bakura. Huh? Yeah, get the bakura in your pocket and, eat. So now, Rasulullah ﷺ said, because this is the hadith, he said, لا زالت أمتي بخير ما عجلوا الفطرة وأخروا السحور. My ummah in a good shape as long as they are making iftar immediately and they delay the suhoor. That's hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is an indication that this ummah in a good shape. So 30 minutes, some of the, I don't want you to go for the discussion. Some of the scholars said how many verses, like they used to calculate the time. They didn't have like 30 minutes, 20 minutes like this. They said it's the time so you can read 30 verses in the Quran, 20 verses in the Quran. It's that average that you can have your suhoor. So that's the intention. So the intention is about commitment in your heart that, oh Allah, I am going to fast. That's number 1. Pillar number 1 is intention. Pillar number 2 is abstaining from food and drinks and desires. When we say desires here means the sexual intercourse, the private relationship, the marital relationship. When you stay away from that, and let's be clear here, because this is fiqh, Wallahi, I remember when I think when I was in 2016. Yes, 16. Yes, 16 in Michigan. So one of the brothers thought that it is haram to have a relationship with his wife throughout the entire month. You know, so we said no, just from the dawn to the sunset. That's you need to stay away from. That's that time. No, I don't know if he wanted that as an excuse and says Islam told me that. Not it's haram this month. No, it's not haram. We said only it's from the dawn to the sunset. That's the only thing. Abstaining from food and drink. But now, listen, I want to say some expressions in Arabic, but I will translate it. الامتناع عن الطعام والشراب أو ما يقوم مقامهما للتغذية. To stay away from food and drink or anything might replace them, and you take it seeking nutrition, seeking feeding yourself, nutrition. This is the main rule. And pay attention here. This is the most important time in the lecture. Do not eat and drink. Okay, Imam, I will stay away from eating and drink. Of course, the basic information, what about if I ate and drink, by mistake? No problem. Continue your fasting and no worry at all. Okay, if I ate and drink by mistake, continue your fasting. That will not invalidate your fasting. But there is something else. To abstain from food and drink or anything might replace the food and drink, seeking nutrition. What about if someone got vitamins injection? That will break his fast, right? Okay, so we take it step by step. What about if I took the insulin? Is that for nutrition?
No.
So that does not break your fast. So that's the rule. Something has to be through the mouth or even the nose. You take it for nutrition and seeking that will help you for feeding yourself. Now we talk about if someone had like eye drops, is that invalidates the fast? No. Ear drops, nose drops, but be aware. The nose drops, not to go through the throat. Okay, try to avoid. But what about if something dropped? No problem. But try to avoid. Using miswak, is that break your fast? No. Taking bath to cool yourself? No. Taking bath during your Ramadan, that has no problem at all. Okay, again, what else? When we talk, well, of course, wudu, madmada, to gargle, that's not breaking your fast, but they said it's not preferable to do it too much, because people, they, mashallah, in Ramadan, they do too much wudu. Why won't he keep water in his mouth? Maybe something by accident will go through. Okay, so no, try to avoid and not to do it a lot. Yes, I will come to you. I will come back to the question, but let me just focus on this one. Nutrition. Someone donated blood. Is that breaking his fast? No. Someone like blood tests? No. Someone bleeded from his nose or mouth? No. The scholars said about the much of the blood, they said if it is too much, you bleed it too much, that will break your fast. And with donating the blood, we have two schools here. Some of them said it will break the fast. Some of them said it will not break the fast, based on the amount of the blood. And if you need to stay away, to avoid it to make it after breaking your fasting. What about smelling food? Smelling food, that has no problem. Perfume, no problem. Spray, you have a inhaler. Is the inhaler breaks the fast? No. In the inhaler, for those who have problem in breathing, that does not break the fast. We said about bleeding. Okay, what about removing tooth? No, it does not break the fast. Nose drops? No. Mouth wash, you know, the liquid mouthwash? No, that does not break the fast. Toothbrush, that does not break the fast. So all the things that we are talking about, so some people think, no, if I get to smell the food, oh, that's dangerous. Some people are so panic for things. Wallahi, I know people, even, touching my wife, even making salam to her, even getting close or hugging her. No, that's not haram. That's not haram. That does not invalidate your fasting. Huh? Okay, that's a good thing. Tasting the food. This is something I wanted people to stay away from. Because tasting, like to put it on your tongue and then taste it and spit it off or something, some of the scholars said, yes, that will not break the fast. But I do not recommend this for people, because some people will get used to it. And they will, take 2 spoons and I'm just tasting. No, that's not tasting. So the scholar said it does not invalidate fasting, but I recommend people not to do. Why? Because it's a gate for the shaitan, or the gate for the nafs to be close to the food at that time. Okay, what else do we have about the cases of fasting? Now, if somebody came to you by any case and he said, brother, I wanted to get a vaccine. Is the vaccine breaking the fast? No. Why? Imam, he got the shot. That's not a nutrition. That's not for nutrition. Okay, one of the things also that you will find in the Sharia, that vomiting, throwing up, intentionally, that breaks the fast. If someone that happened to him by mistake, unintentionally, that does not break the fast. But intentionally, someone smelled something or put his finger in his mouth to vomit, that will break his fast. When we talk about the intimacy, the relationship, means the actual relationship. So what's before it, like touching, you need to stay away, not to increase the desire in your body. You need to stay away from. But what about if that happened? Is that nullifies my fasting? Not at all. No, that will keep your fasting, have no problem at all. And one of the things also I wanna tell you about fasting. Two things, yes, 2 pillars: intention and abstaining. We said siyam means to stop from food and drink and from the private relationship. Some of the scholars said, what about dialysis? Like someone is, like having dialysis and the kidneys get washed. Is that breaking the fast? No, not at all. If the doctor said you cannot continue fasting while you're having this because it has side effects, that's another issue. That's another issue. So he will break his fast from the gate that he is sick, not from washing the kidneys. May Allah give shifa to all the Muslims who have this disease. Allahumma ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. So I think we covered most of the parts. Inshallah, if you have a question, just raise your hand. Yes, Doctor. Bismillah. Yes, of course. If you are a traveler and you, yes, so that's not an execute. You wanted to take cruise vacation, and he's okay. Okay, I will not make it up. No, yes, yes, yes. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. That's a good. Okay, traveling was so hard in the past. Now it is so comfy. So should I still? Yes, because it's the religion of Allah. He made it easy. He made it easy. So if you decided, yes, you can decide. No, no, no. I'm not in the desert. I'm not on camel. So I don't have any problem of fasting while I'm traveling. That's your choice. That's your choice. But what Islam recommends that you do not fast during this time. Yes, ma'am. No, yes, that will not break your fast too. So someone is removing tooth, and accidentally some of the blood he swallowed by mistake. That will not break his fast. And he bleeded. No problem. That will not break his fast. Huh? Losing the wudu, that needs too much amount of blood to have. But little, some, that will not break your wudu also. Yes. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, toothpaste, shaving, everything, removing hair, cutting nails, putting perfume, cream, that's all allowed. Yes, brother. Yes, okay. Someone who did not have suhoor at all, who decided not to have suhoor, mashallah, is strong enough. He had good meal here in the hall, and mashallah, our people are feeding well. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. So he said, Alhamdulillah, I'm good. I don't want to have suhoor. Is that invalidates his siyam? No. What about if he said, okay, we have Taraweeh, let's take suhoor before I wanted to sleep because I want to go to work. And he decided to take his suhoor early. That's okay. That will not invalidate his siyam. His siyam is not nullified. But we are talking about the sunnah of Rasulullah, getting the barakah of suhoor. It is preferable to make it late before Fajr, inshallah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And try as much as you can to fulfill the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you cannot, Allah knows this is something beyond your capacity, so no problem at all. So I think we covered most of imsak. Okay, alhamdulillah that you reminded me of this. Alhamdulillah. Because yesterday I explained to Brother Derek about imsak in the calendar. Some people got confused, and actually this column should be removed afterwards, inshallah. When you got the word imsak, you have the suhoor time, which is recommended. And imsak means to be ready, that you are about to stop. Just to be ready. Imsak is to be ready. It's like alert, that you are about to stop. But can I eat till 1 second before Fajr? Yes. Can I drink till 1 second before Fajr? Yes. Even some of the scholars said, if you are drinking in the water in your mouth and the adhan started, swallow the water. No problem. Swallow it. No problem. And then start your fasting. You see how our Islam is so beautiful? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan. Inshallah, 2 things before we move. Number 1, we will start cleaning the carpets, inshallah, after Isha. It's a quick reminder that tomorrow Fajr, the masjid will not be open. Fajr, Maghrib and Isha also will not be open. So the whole day tomorrow, the masjid will not be available for tomorrow, inshallah. Starting Fajr on Monday, the masjid will be opened. May Allah give barakah to the brothers who are taking care of the masjid's affair. Number two, we have one of the sisters, Sister Alba. She is a new sister here in our masjid, and she wanted to convert to Islam. So I'm calling Sister Alba, please join us for the Shahada, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. So, Sister Ruby Alam. Yes, sister. So if anyone has a question, still have a question about fasting, inshallah, you can. Yes, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yes, yes. So they do not need to, yes. If she is unable, okay, she is not required to pay any, like she does not need to have to pay something. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
So the sisters are coming to support.
They need to join, mashallah. You know, this is one of the blessings this month, mashallah. That's alhamdulillah. Before the month of Ramadan, we have a sister wanted to convert to Islam. I know that you told me that you feel nervous a little bit, you shy a little bit. So may Allah accept it from you. So are you say the Shahada, inshallah? Okay, so get the microphone and make it close to you. Say, Ashhadu. Yes, Ashhadu. Make it close. Ashhadu. Allah ilaha illa Allah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasul Allah. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Takbir. 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 Congratulations, sister. May Allah bless you. They will take care of you, inshallah. Inshallah. May Allah accept from you. Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah make it, the best of the start in Ramadan. As I told you before, you are welcome, inshallah, to join us in iftar every day. May Allah accept from all of us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. So I think we have one of the sisters said that does hijama break the fast? Cupping break the fast? Yes. Cupping, hijama, that breaks the fast, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.